Good day, scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, we're back again with another weapon review. During the week, we got new Umbrella engrams, which are called Exodus engrams, and when they are used or unlocked, we are given 4 new weapons. You either get the first in, last out, you either get the IKELOS SMG, the IKELOS Sniper, or you get Herberder's Memory, or Berginger's Memory, whatever it is. But they are the 4 weapons you usually get. So what we're going to be doing today is reviewing another one of them, or one of those weapons, and it's going to be the IKELOS SMG V102. Now this is 02 because obviously it's the second version of it. You can still get the original one, which is from Escalation Protocol, but that will be obviously lower leveled. It won't be able to go in the next season. These new ones though will not be sunset until further down the line, so these will be here for a while, at least 2 to 3 seasons more. And that's why people are saying you should probably get your grind on to get this IKELOS SMG, because Recluse is getting sunset. Death Adder obviously is one people are trying to replace with, but another SMG that could try to take the Recluse's title could be the IKELOS SMG. We don't know. That's what we're here to find out. So without further ado, let me go in and show you the role I've got. IKELOS SMG V102. Subroutine IKELOS status equal reinitiated. Apotheosis status equal active. Straight off the bat, you'll see it is a warmind weapon and stuff. It looks pretty sweet and everything, but we do have chamber compensators, so increased stability, controls recoil, decreased handling speed, or corkscrew rifling, increased range stability, increased handling speed. For the magazine, we got accurized rounds, so increases range, or we could go for tactical mag, which increased stability, increased reload speed, and magazine size. For the trait, we got dynamic sway reduction, and then for the other trait as well, I do have 2 different traits. So if you upgrade your prismatic caster to fully or whatever, or upgrade the certain part, you'll be able to add double traits onto weapons that drop from your engrams. So the 2 traits I got, one of them is surrounded and the other is warp a weapon. Now PvP, this might be decent with surrounded and stuff. The only damage increasing perk you can actually get on this is going to be surrounded. There isn't any others, so surrounded is it's hard to proc PvP, but you know what? We're going to try it out anyway, see if it's any use. And then obviously warp weapons is nice for PvE, but I do have a different role I'll probably use for PvE, which is this subsistence surrounded role, because this sort of role is going to be super nice. So just constantly refilling my magazine, and I have surrounded proc, put a surrounded mod on as well. And then you've got a pretty decent role for the LPVE. I mean, this is going to be sweet for PvE, just pure damage. So we're here to find out if it is worth it. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP and try the IKELOS SMG out. Alrighty, so we're going to be on the distant shore. You know what? Once you get... I never got this map until the last couple of days, and now I always get this. But we are going in with the IKELOS SMG. This is what it's going to look like. It is 750 RPM. So it's high impact but high recoil. So you'll see, even with dynamic sway. This is PC, by the way, where everything's meant to be a laser beam. You'll see it still has it still kind of doesn't soak around them, but it has a lot of recoil. And that's the thing about these weapons, that if you don't have those recoil perks and whatnot, they do have a bit of recoil, and obviously range and whatnot is permitting as well. You're not gonna map with these things, but what you do is you do that sort of thing and you will do some decent damage. No, get me away, get me away, get me away. But yeah, that is why you pair them with things like the meta top and whatnot, so you can actually get the quick damage and everything. And now I've got this as well, so I can do that sort of thing. And woohoo, boys, we got double kill. Oh man, that is why our SMGs do great. It's literally, if you get some weak SMGs, are so good at just dealing damage to them. But we need to go up here. Is there a guy here? There is a guy here. Hey, buddy. I am using surrounded stuff. You'll see I have not even procced it once. You gotta have 3 people around you and whatnot, so when it comes to that sort of thing, so you'll notice you'll have to wait and stuff to get it procced. But you'll see, look at that damage. These weapons by themselves, they do a lot of damage. They are pretty dang strong in their own right. You'll see, okay, he's dead. But it does 20s to a dome. So they're the archetype in between things like the anti-up-D, which is 600, and Recluse's stuff for 900. So they are different archetypes and stuff, so that's why people can't really compare it to Recluse and whatnot, which makes sense. But oh my god, I need a dip. I cannot aim. We're gonna do this. Whoa! Whoa! He has no idea. He has no... Oh my god, he just sidestepped me. Oh my... And I just hit my freaking keyboard. But yeah, one thing I'm actually starting to notice right now is that my magazine, because it's 750 and only 25, I have a pretty low magazine size. It runs out of bullets pretty fast. Mainly because I'm being super inaccurate, because I'm trying to use it like Recluse, where you just mindlessly spray and get kills. We'll do this though, and look, there's some good damage and stuff, and we'll tickle some people. What the hell, there's so many people, and I still don't have surrounded proc. Come on! Literally, there's so many people. I'm surrounded. Okay, you know what? Surrounded PvP. Screw you, buddy. Screw you. We're gonna warp a weapon just in case the super comes at me or some crap. Oh my god, we aren't doing the greatest this game. I will say, the weapon, it's not as bad or anything like that, but as I say, it's I don't know, it's just the rate of fire with magazine size and stuff. It just, you gotta real concentrate on it. That guy is so dead as well. You gotta really concentrate though in terms of aiming and stuff. And I don't know, is that really what you want to do in SMG? Do you really want to use an SMG and have to try to be accurate? Come on, no you don't. No one wants to do that. We're gonna actually just super it up. Come here, come on, there's people up here. Come on, come on. We need to get our KD up because I suck right now. Come on. Whoop. There we go. There's someone there. Oh no. No. Let me get this guy first. Oh. I was just in the freaking spot. Hey, look at that. We climbed the leaderboards from one super. But yeah, this isn't as rushing gun heavy as kind of the recluse stuff is. Recluse is a lot easier to kind of use and whatnot because this one actually requires accuracy and stuff, and I just don't have it apparently. They get him weak though, and there's just a normal submachine combo again. I will say, I think this submachine gun, you can kind of go around with it by itself, but yeah, it's got to be like the other ones where you're better off just using it as like a recluse type thing where you just get someone weak and then you shred after. But look at that shred. Oh, bro, you just got deleted. That's what I mean. Once you get the headshots going or flowing with this, it's pretty dang sweet. We're kind of in their spawn right now, but we need this guy to jump up at me, and he's so freaking weak. No way. Are you actually gonna be that weak and get away? Gosh dang it. Oh my god, here comes the spectrum blade though. Okay, here comes the hammer as well. Okay, we need a dip. We need to dip a bit. I want to get this warper weapon to actually kind of work, see what it's like. Okay, here's the damage, and 15 for a dome, not bad at all. I mean, probably could have done better, but like as I say, when you're using warp weapon and stuff, I'd mainly use it for things like oh my god, there's so many people in here. Oh, that's a sniper. Oh, I need a dip. Oh! I mainly use it though in things like shotguns and whatnot, because warp weapon, it's alright in primaries, don't get me wrong. Of course, it's mainly primary. If it's on primaries, it's mainly for like boss killing and stuff. But it's honestly not bad PvP. You seeing like 15 for a dome isn't bad. Now, obviously, it's not gonna shred or anything, but that was shred. My god, his head just gets freaking clean. That's what I'm saying. If you are accurate with these, whoo, buddy, you absolutely shred. Oh, I'm so weak. This game is nearly over. I actually got an assist for that. We're gonna actually just pop our super just for the end. Whoop. Oh, there's a guy here. Hey, buddy. Oh, I need a dip. Dip. Whoop. There is the kill there. Oh, I didn't hit him. What the hell? Where is everyone? How did I miss so much? Couldn't really see, but yeah, we got a number engram for that. So it means I can actually try to re-roll for another Exodus engram. What do we get all together? 25 kills, 3.13. Honestly, wasn't high scoring that game. It went pretty fast. You will see though that this sort of submachine gun, once you are accurate with it, you will shred in PvP, but I honestly think PvP is just not its place. Alright. We're going to be going into some PvE, and this is where it's going to probably be best. I mean, PvP wasn't bad or anything, but I wasn't really saying that it's going to be really good PvP anyway. For replacement recluse anyway. It was more for PvE I was kind of thinking of, because this has, the one I'm using right now actually has surrounded and also has subsistence. So you will see that I will get bullets back every time I get a kill. Now it's only like 3-ish bullets, but it will help out a lot. And obviously, people will be like, oh, but you're losing dynamic sway reduction, oh, you're losing whatnot, all that sort of stuff. But definitely, I'm telling you, subsistence on this sort of weapon. Especially because the reload isn't actually bad, but subsistence, it's sweet. The surrounded, with surrounded as well, you can actually get the surrounded spec on as well to increase damage, which I do have on this as well. So this does surrounded with the surrounded spec. So I will be doing more damage to adds and whatnot, just for getting, like, basically just for being in the mix of things. And you'll see it's so much easier to proc in PvE. I've seen I didn't proc it once in PvE, but man, once you get into PvP, once you get into PvE, it's literally just there like constantly. And this is why it's gonna be replacing the recluse, I think, in terms of like obviously Death Adder is sweet and all, but I'm pretty sure Death Adder won't roll with the surrounded spec and whatnot, or surrounded perk. So this is like pretty much the only thing you'll get where you'll have damage increasing. Obviously, the Death Adder and whatnot. That will roll with Firefly, so if you use Firefly, obviously if you kill an enemy headshot, you will, or Dragonfly, you will hit like the extra damage to other people. But other than that, there's no damage increase in perks right now. But the best thing about this is that it's kind of like a mindless spray and pray sort of thing. So like you'll see, it does also decent damage. Like it's pretty strong how much damage it does as well. I will say magazine size is the one thing I will be like, oh, you should probably get better or whatever like that. But you'll see, just surrounded is constantly procced in this place. Every time I come up against any sort of enemy and stuff, there's just surrounded gets proc. Like look at that, surrounded's proc. Extra freaking damage, like 45, just absolute shredding. But yeah, when it comes to this weapon now, with all, as I say, once you're kind of moving away from those kill clips, obviously there is still a few that have it. But with Bungie sort of moving away from multi-kill clip and stuff, it's pretty sweet what they can do. No! No! Oh, I nearly died, but okay, we actually backed at 15. And the guy jumped off the map. Oh, we're about to lose this round. Gosh dang it, how do they shred there so fast? What's going on, boys? What's happening? Alrighty, as I said, we're going to do another round in PvE because, as I said, this sort of review is more for PvE. I mean, the IKELOS, as I said, not bad PvP, but realistically, PvE is where it's at. That's where its jam is going to be, especially with the sort of perk setups you can get on this. And we will get surrounded perks straight off the bat. And here we go. Let's go. Let's punch this guy. Oh, yeah, this is where the damage is going to be. Obviously, as I said, damage increasing is literally the only thing we're going to have is surrounded, which is weird. But like obviously swashbuckler and stuff, not on this weapon, so you can't get even the melee kill to get 5/5 swashbuckler. And the thing is, I could also go for Vorpal. So if I am in a position, there is a Vorpal roll, especially with the double rolls you can't get. If you get a surrounded Vorpal roll, you can't obviously notice what situation you're in. If you know you're coming up against a boss fight which doesn't spawn many ads or whatnot, or you won't be surrounded like often to proc it, you can always just go for Vorpal weapon just to get like 2 extra damage against bosses and stuff like that. There is obviously different choices like that. The one thing I will say though is that like even for me though, when it comes to PvE, submachine guns are nice and all, but right now I'm more of a Gnawing Hunger fan because Gnawing Hunger is just shredding right now. So when it comes to actually using it, I would probably go for Gnawing Hunger over everything else because Gnawing Hunger and stuff, it does roll with multi-kill clip and whatnot, and that's not going to be getting sunset either because obviously it's a pyramid weapon. So a lot of people will be like, oh, just go Gnawing Hunger, it's a lot easier. But for people who love the submachine guns, some people don't like using auto as a PvE. For people who love their submachine guns and whatnot, this is definitely a must get. Like even if you have a good Death Adder, I think this is still worth having a look at and having a go with. Because with the surrounded, it just does so much damage. It just shreds shreds. Look, it just procs straight off the bat. I have my spec on as well. So it just absolutely melts things. Now, obviously, with subsistence as well, it helps out with like magazine size and that. But it just absolutely melts things. And we are already summoning our Prime Evil and stuff, so we're just going to do that to him. Thank you. This also does roll with Disruption Break as well. So even if you want to roll with Surrounded Disruption Break or something like that, is that a golden gun? Ha 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 ha. How is he not dead? How are you not dead, bro? Come on. Oh my god. What grenade launcher am I using that it does like no damage? Am I using blinding grenades or something? Maybe I just missed. But yeah, as I was saying, this does roll with Disruption Break as well, which was the original roll on this was Disruption Break, which is if you destroy shields and stuff, become weaker kinetic damage, which of course is also going to be super sweet for dealing with captains and stuff. So there is a ton of PvE rolls you can get with this weapon. Oh, yeah, okay, he has that. Okay, buddy, we're gonna do this to him. Boop, and let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's shred. This is where the Vorpal weapon, of course, will come in super clutch. Of course, we're going into some overtime and whatnot. We probably switch off the surrounded. I'm gonna go back to the Vorpal weapon one. So we're gonna do some extra damage, crispy damage to our boss and stuff. Obviously, if you have surrounded on, if surrounded is proc, you're obviously gonna be doing more damage to the boss anyway. But this is guaranteed damage. I don't need to be procced, of course. I'll do extra damage to this guy as well. Oh my god, I am getting sniped, and that is a freaking golden gun. Oh my god, are we actually gonna lose this straight off the bat because like freaking they're just absolutely melting their thing? Oh, let's go guys, let's try to actually melt this thing. Can you just stop throwing crap in my face? Gosh dang it. Oh my god, we actually straight up almost lost. Oh man, we got the lead. Yeah, I did switch to Vorpal, but of course, I didn't even get to try it out. Well, that's it from me and the IKELOS SMG V102. Honestly, this gun itself is actually really sweet. I do like it for PvP in terms of if you do headshot with this thing, it will shred. I will say though, especially if you're a console user, this is not it cheap because you will need some stability. Even with tap the trigger and dynamic sway, it will shred, and obviously it will be a lot, like obviously a lot stabler. But even still, I will say that it has a really high kick, and especially with the magazine size for damage it does. The magazine seems to run out like super fast, and you just run out of bullets before you even finish off the kill. But as I said, this wasn't really about it in PvP because I didn't think it would be like the most influential thing in PvP, especially with Gnawing Hunger and stuff going around. For PvE though, I will say this is really good. I mean, this is pretty insane. You can get, especially with the surrounded perk, you can get that increased damage, and the surrounded perk with the mod, it does a lot of extra damage. It increases the damage a lot, so it just shreds shreds. This is gonna be one of those SMGs that a lot of people might go to. Obviously, Death Adder, as I said, a lot of people are saying that's the Recluse switch because it is the exact same archetype as Recluse. It's basically the same weapon bar the perks, which make it obviously a big difference because Death Adder doesn't roll with surrounded. This one does. Death Adder, I'm pretty sure, doesn't roll with warp a weapon. This one does. Death Adder, realistically, the god roll for it right now is like Dragonfly, which obviously with Dragonfly spec is bigger explosions and whatnot, which is good for dealing with ads and whatnot. But is that better than just getting an overall damage increase for like everything just being surrounded by ads and whatnot? It's up to the personal preference, but I will say that the IKELOS SMG right now, this might be the one to replace the recluse and stuff. I will say as well that if you don't like doing the dungeon, if you don't want to do the prophecy dungeon to try grind a Death Adder, at least with this, it's umbral engrams, which are dropping quite frequently, and you could obviously, it's RNG to get a roll of this, but it's so much easier. You can solo grind this at least. But regardless, if you like the video, just like, and want to see more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.